ready, give it a little bit. And most importantly, I'm sure everyone who's watching this has either had that problem before or knows these trucks have that problem. What's up everybody, Show Off 3.4 here, bringing you another vlog. Today is the day we finally put headers on the Trailblazer SS. We're pretty excited. Well, here they are. Whew. Wow. These are smaller than you think, but. So these are stainless works long tube headers with high flow catalytic converters.
It's in the living room there by the door.
Wow, that's it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be rowdy, dude.
It's gonna flow good.
Sure is gonna flow good. So huge shout out to Stainless Works. They actually saw our what do you call it? Catback install, and they said they would help us out with this. So huge shout out to them. Hope you guys find this video helpful. So basically,
It's freaking hot.
I need to go finish the other video. I'm gonna show you the entire process of how to take these headers off.
You mean on?
Well,
Not
take the
taking
headers.
off.
Take the manifolds off, put the headers on. Pretty much the whole install. Okay, so just the easy stuff. Got the intake box off. Washer fluid. Is that it? Just intake box, washer fluid.
Yeah.
To free up a lot of room. We just did those before and after before clips. So it's kind of hot, so we're kind of waiting for it. Like it's 95 here right now, or something close. It's pretty freaking hot. So we're just letting it cool off for a minute before we get back at it. Look at those welds.
Almost like the wheels.
There you go. Ooh, there it is. PB blast all the bolts once again, because you can't ever do that too many times. Up next, start pulling plug wires.
Oh, maybe.
And try not to burn yourself.
Maybe.
Well, Ryan decided to say screw it and get right into it. Take some bolts out. Let's pray it doesn't break any, because it's gonna make this job a whole lot harder. All right, so we just got back from the store and I'm getting myself food, but mainly we had to go out because your boy here broke a plug wire. So we went out and got new plug wire. All the plug wires are out, and we're working on getting the spark plugs out, and that should be manifold time. Oh, you're doing exhaust bolts?
Yeah.
Jackpot.
Yeah, you're working on spark plugs over there, right?
Oh, that's right. I thought you were doing that. All right, so now we've got all the plugs out on that side. And actually, while I was working on getting the plugs out, Ryan got all the manifold bolts out except for the one broken one over here. There's one broken one here, and what, two over here?
Yeah, those were broken before we started.
This side's the one that's ticking. Yeah, these were all broken before we've got here. So we haven't broken any yet, which is a good sign.
Hey, shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah, as you guys can see, maybe you can see. Manifold is off.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, baby.
That was one of those good pops.
It was like a dink.
Not one of those. Oh crap.
So for anybody doing this, first of all, you're gonna want to pull your coolant reservoir out. If you don't, you're pretty much screwed.
Yeah, I wouldn't say you're screwed.
Well, it'd be a lot worse, but
Take a lot more work.
this last bolt in the bolt way in the back is being a real pain to what, fit on because of the heater hoses?
Fit on and crack free.
There you go. There you go. Where are you gonna cut it, right here? Just make it real easy on you, because then you can.
I was gonna cut it. I was gonna try and cut it right here.
Oh, that'd actually be real easy. Yeah, because then you can unbolt this, and the Y pipe will come out facing you. We're gonna unplug the O2 sensors, and we're gonna cut.
Unplug or unbolt.
Unplug or unbolt. We're gonna cut right about there, on that side, and then on this side, right about there. We're gonna cut that, and then we'll take this Y pipe, unbolt it right there, and the whole Y pipe will fall out.
Well,
We'll pull it out, and then the headers connected to the pipe or the manifolds that connect to the pipe will just pull out, probably from the bottom, and then insert the new ones. All right, so as you can see, I've separated the flex pipe from the catback, which, by the way, this does have a stainless works catback that we already did, and the video will be right there. So check that out, because he's gonna have a full stainless works exhaust, long tube headers, high flow cats, and full 3.5-inch catback.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So this thing's gonna sound mint. So I've got that off, and he is getting the drive shaft off for the all-wheel drive. So we forgot to look at this, but in order to take the drive shaft out for the all-wheel drive, if your truck's all-wheel drive, you have to take off that, point to that cross member you're pulling off.
This thing here.
You gotta pull that off to be able to get the drive shaft out.
The drive shaft out.
Plus it'll be easier to take your manifolds out. Alright, so the cross member is out. Did have to pick up on the exhaust so it would come out. But now still working on getting the drive shaft out. And once the drive shaft comes out, should be good to start cutting.
But I'm definitely gonna use this one first.
Okay, I know it's just like a random jump, but we skipped to another day now, so it's currently day 2 of the headers.
Round 2.
Yesterday we got stuck because we didn't have anything to cut the exhaust with. So like we started with the Sawzall, but the blades sucked. So I went on my way home from work and got some good blades for it, and we're gonna get this done tonight. That's the goal. All right, guy, let's try this again.
There was hardly.
I know, but still, that was all we had left. All right, real easy. Well, easy.
It better be easy because the rest of this is
got the Y pipe right over there. So now we just got both manifolds that should drop out of the bottom. So while we got Ryan on the bottom, and I'm gonna go on the top here and we're gonna try and finagle this thing out the bottom. You're pretty clear up here. There's number 2, boys. Okay, so now that we've got the old stuff out, as you can see, the old junk, which makes me laugh because last video we did, the stainless works video for the catback on this truck, we pulled the old catback off and I laid it down next to the new stuff and I said, here's the old junk compared to the new stuff. Somebody got so offended that I called the new stuff, the old stuff, junk, and the new stuff wasn't good enough, even though it's an $800 catback. That guy got so offended. It was the funniest thing to me ever. Okay, the last broken manifold bolt is out, and that one was the freaking hardest over here. There was 3 that we had to pull out, like they turned into studs. And there were 3 we had to pull out. This last one we finally got out. So we're just cleaning up the surface of the heads and gonna load the headers in. Just got done cleaning the gasket surface on both sides, and now we're thinking about trying to throw one in. You ready, guy? Kinda. Kinda. Okay, I'm breathing hard right now and you guys have no idea why. That just took us way too long to get this header in here because the block or the head doesn't have any dowel pins for the gasket to sit on. So you have to match the gasket up with the header at the same time and run a bolt through it. And if you can't see this, you can't see how this header is resting on the freaking frame right now, then you're blind, because that's exactly where you need it to be to get a bolt in. And the motor is also jacked up an inch. If you don't jack your motor up an inch, you're probably screwed. Okay, we're going for the second header, and I've got a feeling that we can get it from the top, so we're gonna try it. All right, here's the one side.
There on this header.
All right, so this first elbow piece is on, and then the cat's gonna go right there. Same with this side. So here's where the headers come down. This is the right side. And then cat's gonna go right here. And that's all gonna come in through the Y pipe, which is gonna go right there.
For some reason that doesn't look right to me.
Oh, don't forget to put the clamp on first.
Yeah, I know, I'm screwing something up here. You see those instructions?
No, that's gotta be right, because then the Y pipe's gonna go on the.
Where'd you put the? Oh, they're there.
For some reason.
Okay, well, so I just streamed my first live video, so that was pretty cool. Couple people joined. What you did miss was this guy got the entire exhaust together, and your boy here, him, forgot to put the clamps back. So now we gotta take the exhaust back apart to put the clamps on. Nice.
That are in there though, we have to pull back out of that. We'll get the other bolts in. We have to pull those bolts out, and Annie sees them.
Okay, so we have the exhaust mocked up. Nothing is tight yet. We gotta RTV this, but everything's mocked up. So now we're going to go ahead and get these header bolts in and tight and anti-seized and all that good stuff. We've got Jalen here. We've also got this side of the header, well this header is all tightened up and everything's set on this one. And we're having trouble with this one. We've got like 2 bolts left and one of them isn't going in very well, so we're gonna tap it. But otherwise, once we get that in, we're gonna tighten up the exhaust, connect it all, and then it's plug wires and accessories and hopefully firing it up. Oh my.
Is it going?
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay, so while Ryan is finishing up the exhaust and tightening it all up, I'm putting the plugs in, and I've already got this side in, and I got one more to do on this side, and that'll be done. Then once he's done underneath, it'll just be wires, and then kind of like accessories, coolant tank, intake, all that jazz. Everything underneath is done, the exhaust is done. He was finishing up the exhaust, so I put the plugs in, and then he's putting in the wires and all the accessories like the tanks and everything. I put in the cross members, so now the truck technically is good to come down now. Everything's out from underneath it. He's got all the wires in. Airbox is going on. Kind of. Maybe.
I can't figure out how to go back.
It's like 1 o'clock and we can't figure out how this thing goes back together. Yeah, we can put headers on, but we can't figure out the airbox. But other than that, she's on the ground. She's done once old Dipstick here figures out his gearbox.
She's real dirty too.
She is real dirty. Well, boys, here we go. We're gonna push it out. We're gonna push it out to the end of the road first because we don't want to wake up his parents. But
Yep.
well, you guys don't have to see anything. You guys know what the truck looks like. I'm gonna have you hold this. Make sure you don't hold the top because that's where the mic is. Go for it.
You ready?
Yep.
Oh, that's so nice.
That is nice. Wow.
I definitely gotta adjust that.
The tip, yeah.
That's not even rowdy. Like it's good rowdy. Oh, that's the best part.
No tick. You guys remember the tick at the beginning. And most importantly, let me grab a light for you. She smells a little bit. That's just our oils. Ain't smoking too bad, which if it does, don't be worried. It's just your oils and everything you were touching and
Crap off our hands.
yeah, all the crap off your hands, but
I can smell it for sure.
oh yeah, you can smell it. Oh yeah. Wow. Oh, you can smell it too. You can just smell it like burning in.
Yeah.
The cat's probably.
Actually, that's quiet.
It is? Like,
You want to roll it?
I do. I hardcore do want to take it down the road. Whenever. I definitely hear it more.
Yeah. That was only like $3,000.
Ain't bad at all.
Oh, ain't bad at all. I think it's actually better. Like, I think there's actually less drone. I did not expect it to be that quiet, actually. But it's like...
You happy with that or what? You're sad or what?
I'm happy with the way it sounds. It's got that raspiness.
It does.
That
Control the raspy. There she is. You can hear it, even though it's stock cam, you can hear the cam more. You can just hear it. So, we're gonna call it for tonight, but you know, tomorrow, with the clips after this, we'll be doing the afters, like the start up, revs, takeoff, drive by, all that stuff. That sounds good.
That is like just the right note.
Mm-hmm.
Still got that muscliness, but it's got that like rah.